balcony came the bride and bridegroom.
But years at his wife's side hasn't meant a lifetime in her shadow. To mark his 90th birthday for the no-nonsense Duke, it's just another busy day at the office.
What is quite interesting is that today, his birthday, he's chosen not to put his feet up and celebrate, but to work instead. So he's got a reception for the RNIB, of which he is president and patron. He's got a dinner tonight for the senior colonels, because tomorrow is Trooping the Colour. Tomorrow he will accompany the Queen on her official birthday parade at Horse Guards Parade.
Framework of sticks, covered by a cape, makes quite a reasonable tent.
One of Prince Philip's biggest achievements, the Duke of Edinburgh's award. Established in 101 countries, its success has brought him many plaudits, not least from the Queen herself.
It was quite amusing to see Her Majesty praising her husband.
She was probably enjoying it.
Well, it was. I loved it. I think a lot of people loved him, seeing him squirm, and basically thanking him on behalf of everybody else. And he simply didn't like it. You know, you could tell, let's get this over and done with. A few years ago, I was made a trustee of the award, and I sent through a draft proposal of what we're going to do for the year. And it was back within 3 days. He was up in Balmoral. And this document came back, and it was completely covered in red ink. No, disagree.
Patron of more than 800 organisations, Prince Philip finds relaxation from a hectic schedule behind the reins of his carriage, though nowadays competitions are a no-no. In his book, 30 Years on and Off the Box Seat, the Duke of Edinburgh writes he feels fortunate to have had a longer innings than most. And while he's just a little bit older, and while he admits also that his reactions are just a little bit slower, he says he has never lost the sheer excitement of driving carriages in the British countryside.
I hope you had a good breakfast this morning, because we may not be through until about tea time this evening.
His humour always draws a crowd, but his quips, like the one made to an Aboriginal leader in 2002, landed the Duke in the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
I noticed his face just fell, and I thought, he's obviously said something to him here, and I went up to him and I said, what's he said? And he said, he just asked me if we still throw spears at each other. And he was totally shocked, and he didn't see the funny side of it at all.
Getting older might beg some questions about the Duke's health.
Are you well, sir?
Well, do I look ill?
But Prince Philip's 90-year milestone means little to the man whose attitude is, yes, I still can, and so he will. Paul Harrison, Sky News, Windsor.